Hey Versa. Yeah, I don't really know much about this game either. I had a brief look at the Steam page, and it seems like Total Biscuit recommended it way back when, so that's probably why I bought it when I had the chance. And then I never got around to play any of it, which is, you know, par for the course with this little series that I'm trying to get going, yeah. So with that, welcome to Call of Juarez Gunslinger, a 2013 game released by Techland Publishing. It is apparently a Western FPS action single-player shooter, also comedy. It is recommended by Total Biscuit and Jim Sterling before he became she. So there's that. In this game, you control a bounty hunter and you hunt outlaws. Presumably you kill the outlaws. We shall have to find out together. Let me just close a couple of things here. There we go. Right. Main menu. Looks nice. Digging the music so far. Options. Not sure why I'm going through this, but no. Graphics. There's no point in me going through this. Doing this again. Anyways, found this little fun thing. Leaderboards there. It has leaderboards for, I'm assuming, the different missions. And people I know are on it. Apparently Mortis has played this quite a bit. He has a good chunk of stars. And we also have Viking, which you both know. Not as many stars or points as Mortis, but oh well. IGN rating 7 out of 10, yeah, probably right. Isn't that the standard that they give? So I guess in their eyes this is a pretty mid game. But we shall find out as we hit the play button. Which takes us with, because you have story, arcade, duels. Not sure what these two are, but I think that's in the name. Not sure if maybe duels is against people. Find out. Story takes us to this. Oh god. Normal, hard, true west. So, my level, Mortis's level, everyone else, probably. We could go with normal. It's a bit loud. Right, I'll turn it down as soon as we get past the cutscene. Sorry, I thought I'd turn it down, but apparently enough. Escape.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Sorry about that. Just continuing to have a cramp underneath my tie, which is really not good.
It was about 30 years ago.
About 30 years ago, we opened up the help menu to turn down the audio of this air music. We're just gonna turn everything to half and hope that works out. Turn that down a little bit as well. Is that better, Versa?
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Sounds a bit better. That's near the red.
I
That
threw
is
in with the
very
kid
sensitive.
because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Controls, let's just turn that on down there. My mouse isn't exactly the best one. It's a good mouse, but sensitivity wise. Looks nice. It's, I think those are 2D. Just to kind of rotate a little bit. Yeah, there we go. As a mighty thin grass. I mean, it looks nice. Looks like it's holding up. Press O to see the current objective. I am not allowed to look around. Turn the hideouts. I feel it. Is this what? Yeah, this is cell shaded, right? Cell shaded graphics. Came into their own. Started being used in 2012. Borderlands. Cows.
You heard Pat. You need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
Okay, that's very. Do we have subtitles English? Let's do speech volume a little bit higher. Guess I could barely have.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Alright, so left click to shoot. Resuming. Where am I going? This one. It's a nice little thing, just have a single star, why not? Evening, boys! gonna happen if I just walk up to them?
Is he with us?
Oh. Alright. You earn experience by killing enemies. You need it for leveling up and gaining extra abilities. Press space to continue.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Nice. Sorry, I just looked at the reload animation. I'm sure that's how you're supposed to reload that. Hold shift to sprint, which is nice.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Gunning down enemies heals your concentration gauge. Press Q.
We have one behind us. Stay on it. Covering fire. Kill him.
Can't aim shit, let's just go right up.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Better, but
Can't hide forever.
I'm not trying to hide, I'm trying to kill you. Space jump. Big jump. Headshots on like 4 attempts. Pro gamers avert your eyes. Shoot the pumpkin. Control the duck. And we'll level up. There is a good chunk of bits happening, and I'm not paying attention enough for any of it. You have 1 skill point to spend here. Now select any of the 3 skill categories and then purchase the leftmost skill. Okay. Trapper, close quarter fighter. Sure, let's go with dual wield. Dual wield revolvers. Grab 2 revolvers and give them hell. When you carry a revolver, you can press wheel up or retreat to dual wield. Increased ammo. Combo meter will stay active for 50% longer. Oh yeah, because it's all about comboing kills. Right. Faster reload. Nice. Right.
Watch out! He's one of them. God damn it! He's right behind us. Where the hell's
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
these some bitches running?
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
You can avoid lethal shots when only your sense of death is fully charged. How do I do that? Space. Avoid a dodge left or right.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
I feel like I could be a little more tactical about this, but
You think you can kill me too?
nice. Okay, so that's just gonna... Right, so if I press Q and immediately cancel again, it's just gonna burn through a little bit. There's ammo.
Leave him to me.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you! Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Where am I going? That way. I realize it's stupid trying to shoot him on his distance, but hey, here we go. One shot with a pistol. See a health bar.
I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Shot. That.
Can't hear you. You think you can kill me too?
Yep.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
I think I need to rebound. Is C doing anything? Because C is better for crashing, I feel. Nuggets of truth. Oh wait, no, don't quit. Nuggets of truth. So I found a secret. I don't know what the secret is. Locked. Lincoln County War. Right. Oh god, it's 4 pages. The Lincoln County War is often considered one of the most famous examples of a range war in the history of the West. Range wars were conflicts over the control of open range or rangeland freely used for cattle grazing. The disputes were usually over grazing or water rights, but in this case the fight was over the control of the dry goods trade in Lincoln County. The quarrel arouse? Yes, they were very aroused by this range war. The quarrel arose around a conflict of interest between the Dolan Murphy faction and a newly arrived Englishman, John Tunstall. Goddamn British, always stirring up shit. At first I tried to use the legal system to resolve the dispute, but it devolved into conflicts between armed gangs. They engaged outlaws, known as the Boys, not the Prime TV show. They killed the Brit, okay, which became the center catalyst for the conflict. The other side had the regulators, Billy the Kid's lads, who is murdering anyone who helped murder Tunstall. Both sides were sworn in by different officers of the law, so technically they were all acting within the law. USA. In 200 years, their law enforcement hasn't improved. After the regulators were defeated, some of their members became fugitives, and just like Bill the Kid, met untimely and violent ends. Cool, what was I doing? Help and options. Controls, keybinds. Movement. Checking that C isn't bound to anything. Cool. There we go. So I'm going inside, which I believe means double shooting. That's better.
And like that, I was inside. None the worse for wear.
Oh, I can actually aim.
Deader than a rat
I
in a
passed
trap.
Dirty Dave.
Oh,
I'm putting you down.
can't shoot 30 days.
How about that? Huh? You like that?
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Baldry.
You ain't.
Another secret. Smart as a whip, killed by age 21, crack shot.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Where the hell Garrett is?
That's when Charlie got hit. They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
I can shoot through the walls. That's unfair.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that
Thanks,
it's
I can
time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Here's some more health. Take damage. Ow, shit. We just got a rifle, so we'll have to go for this. Iron slide. Ooh, yes, please. Iron sights slows down time. Take your time when aiming. Aim a long or one-handed weapon. Get a fraction of concentration, like slow down. Yes, absolutely take that. I need it. That sounds very bad.
Those poor sons of bitches are done for!
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with him.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
I realize you're supposed to pay attention to what they're saying, but I'm having a hard time doing both that and shooting, so if I miss story bits, that's why.
Gonna make you bleed!
Oh, F to melee! There we go! Get fucked! Okay.
Right. Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Didn't we just leave the stables? Oh no, that was the barn. Alright. Test that, reload. Alright, so when you're using dual weapons, reloading one gun does not reload the other. Good to know. Oh, I did, yeah. Chicken!
After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
Don't kill me, but at the same time. Just standing still. I am the worst aim in the West. Murdering chickens left, right, and center. Where did we get on the cheat? Hold on. Jesus. They go flying. So what did you do in Call of Juarez? You know, kill the chickens. Oi! Got teleportation technology. Come here. Fuck. Really? Why am I spending time killing all the chickens? Well, I want to see if there is an achievement or like in Zelda, that's what I'm trying to say, where you kill enough chickens, a big one from something in, but that is not where to be the case, so... I can interrupt the reload. Nice. Hiding a secret under plain sight, love it.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Pat Garrett. I can't do it good enough. Well, handsome, ham-handed Pat Garrett.
You challenged him to a showdown.
This is
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Keep your enemy in focus using mouse, but press space to continue. A little bit of drift there. Quite a bit of drift. Focus at 50%. Oh. When your opponent reaches for the gun, press left mouse to draw your weapon, aim with mouse, and then shoot. Press left to draw, aim with mouse, and then shoot with left. Okay.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Right. What? There's an achievement if you shoot a chicken and the guy. Well, I shot all the chickens and I shot the guy, so... let's level up again. What's the next one on this? Hints about the secrets? Nah. Rifle capacity, carry even more. That's cool. What's this? Dual wield sword of shotguns. Yeah, that's later. I don't even have a shotgun just yet. Let's go for this. Longer combo, non-stop killing frenzy. Your meter will be there. That's hurting for ammo, so let's go for longer combos. 4 points. This time we are going this way.
Stepped inside, and
Oh, okay.
last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Honorably killed. Oh, so you can draw before him. I feel like I was faster on the draw, but or on the speed, but it wouldn't actually let me. Seems like it was a bit easy after all. Would you like to switch to hard? Sure. What's the worst that can happen, right? Gonna make it entertaining for whoever ends up watching this.
So what happened?
Yeah,
Did Garrett
so far.
arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to. bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
Still a little bit loud on the voices, I think, but otherwise, yeah.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Wireless, having fun? Yeah, so far. But, I am not the greatest at aiming, but, you know, I'll get there one day. Hopefully before
It's
they take me
important to
under.
know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
4 months after the arrest of Silas Greaves.
He was with John Kinney's gang,
Oh yeah.
and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move.
Jump up to see what's outside.
He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too.
I was about to say, don't leave me in there. Thank you.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Our second order of business, don't get shot. Is it a secret when it's out in plain sight? I don't feel like it is. Is it behind the door as well? No. I was like, I'm loving the graphics are very nice, like it's good cell shading.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Shotgun. Ten gauge with loud as thunder. Cut a man clean in half. Bob Ollinger's shotgun. Gun intro. An actual gun intro.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape.
Right.
So I did.
Nice.
Anybody see Billy? Son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
Hell yeah. That scatter
That
gun
is-
was like a double-barreled howitzer.
I know. Dismemberment.
It could blow a man clear off his feet.
It's click.
You hardly had to aim the damn thing.
Really?
The
Guess
kids'
that's just
escapes raised a huge ruckus.
That was a lot of blood. Any guns dropped?
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
What?
Can't let the kid get away!
How does it say to the voters, I guess? Oh, now have that. Let's eat a pie.
Anybody see him?
No, you don't. Again, looks very nice.
You bastard!
I had to
That's
jump
it.
from roof to roof like a
Space
damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly,
Fuck off, I'm trying to run!
I was a fugitive.
Can't have gotten far!
Fuck! What the hell? What?
Billy broke out of jail!
Violence is not the answer.
That just appeared? Okay, that just appeared in front of me. Game, I don't need to concentrate when I'm on the roof. Actually, where am I going? This way? This way.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
We did?
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Okay. That looks Sparkly.
Where'd he get you?
A lot of ammo. Can I even... Apparently I can just go around.
You!
Me?
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hoodlums go to hell.
You don't have to aim this thing, you can just point at your gun, sure. Fuck you. Handshake. Oh god.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Dodging!
Surrender yourself!
Nope. Where am I going? Towards the gunfire, of course.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Yellow bastard! Why, Iota? Where are you?
Give it up! Get your head
Oh shit, that hurt me a lot. Oh no.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse.
Horse?
Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
No one died.
I don't get paid enough for this!
Hey, me neither. Kinda happy with that one. Wait for time, go up the ladder. No, E to climb, not F to melee. Up, up we go.
Damn town's going to hell in a headband!
Up and down.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone.
Oh, I need to choose.
And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
What is this? Oh, it's a better shotgun! I think. Is it? What is this? Okay, rifle. Cool. Oh. Oh. Do I actually need this? Oh god. Alright, so it turns yellow on the one I actually just got. Yeah, I know it's a rifle, I know that now. What is the delay on the stream? That is 26 again. So I'm just having a look at like graphic detail as well. So shotgun is the one I have equipped. Yellow is the weapon swapping too. That's a nice detail. Right. Yeah, for that bit. Rifle. For whatever this is. Oh.
Take it!
Quick time event.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy, and all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun.
Our first death. So, you can't just dodge to the same side all the time, apparently. You have to look at where the bullet is going. In this case, I dodged into the bullet. Which is a depressingly common thing to happen. Let's try this again.
Come on, smoke that sumbitch!
Just did this. Focus again. Space. Hello.
I'm invincible.
Boy,
you are shit out of luck.
Go, that's fine. Cover is.
How the hell did he get away? Send him to hell!
Send me to hell? No. You to hell. Yellows.
Don't let him get away!
Right. Said anything? So my big problem is not actually seeing the enemies before they shoot at me in most cases. New level. Really wish that would be in the middle of the screen where I need to see. Rifle ammo anywhere? Blah, blah, blah. Rifle ammo anywhere? Oh, just pistol.
Finally, I found what I was looking for.
I did.
The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun.
Hey, so about
So
that,
we
your
stood
shotgun
there
is
in
back
the
that
middle of
way.
the street,
I don't have it anymore.
eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Adjust your hand position using A and D for a faster draw. Okay. Can't aim. When you hear the heartbeat, you can draw your gun first, but this will be noticed as a dishonorable act and scored accordingly. Okay. You were focused 58% and your hand speed was 16. Adjust your hand position A and D for fast draw. Oh god, this is gonna be pain. I left clicked. Hello? You were focused 79%, your hand speed was 6, your reaction time was 0.4 seconds. When you can hear your heartbeat, you're ready to shoot. You can draw first, but history will remember you as a coward. I did this perfectly the other time. What's... Oh yeah, because I was on normal. Alright. So I need to keep adjusting. Oh god, you're asking me to do multitasking. Heartbeat. Oh shit. Okay, so my problem is I'm shooting too fast. Apparently. So I need to left click, aim, and then left click again. I'm spamming left click, which just means I just shot my... I started drawing, and then I immediately shot my shot.
He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
So just keep adjusting. I don't know if it matters. Too far away. Oh,
I killed him in a fair fight.
fuck it.
Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
I mean, Billy got 3 more months of living. 36 killed. Might be as much as a third of the village killed.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
The Cowboys were a huge outlaw gang, led by Old Man Clinton, Curly Bill and Johnny Ringo. Oh, come back! In a gunfight, you can try shooting through any cover an enemy might hide behind. Some are flimsier than others. Melee trick can save your life.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for Old Man Clanton.
He ain't fucking running.
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! ¿Quién carajo es ese hombre?
I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
But first we loot the ammunition.
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Automatically get headshots in concentration with the executioner skill, which I don't have.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green, would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the Cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Really? No shit. Doesn't help that I'm trying to do 3 things at once. Dodge bullets, listen to what they're saying.
See, at the
And
time,
then figure out
I was still pretty
best time
green,
to actually aim
would
at.
often blunder into regrettable situations.
That seems like it should have
But
hit.
I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the Cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
Nice.
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
God damn you! I hate fucking running.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I
Finally,
was,
I'm
the odds of
here.
my survival seemed pretty slim.
Dodge right. What am I supposed to do with this?
Luckily, serendipity was on my side
Escape
as I
through the
suddenly
cave.
spotted a way
What
out
cave?
of my predicament.
That cave. Run! 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 Jesus Christ!
I
Okay.
ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
He is! Run the
Bullets
fuck
were
away.
whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no
Fuck off.
tomorrow.
Fuck off!
Because
Fuck
there
off.
wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought,
Ow!
what was I thinking? Going
Help.
up against a gang like this.
I'm thinking help!
Where's he gonna
Snake.
run to now?
Fuck off!
They were hunting me like I was game.
Hold on. Excuse me, let me get in my minute 2. Hold on. Actually, fast reload. Is there fast reload on this? There you go, fast reload on the rifle, because we like the rifle.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Oh, they are literally right behind me. Okay, hello.
How many of us you gonna kill, Bobby?
Do they not drop ammo? They don't drop ammo. Okay. Yeah, the cave that appeared out of nowhere, suddenly. And apparently they don't drop ammo, so you know that's nice. This way? No? Good way. This way. There, down there. I think. There's full damage? Why am I playing Arma with damage on a slight drop? What? Caves are ambush predators versa. Never forget that. Yeah, yeah. And apparently mind the gap. Apparently. Oh yeah, I'm loving the structure. What I'm not loving is the fact that I don't have any ammo. I'm running away consistently, and I just got killed by a like 1 meter drop. There we go. Like I have no option to fight here. I think. Supposed to jump in the river?
And that's That's when something miraculous happened.
What the shit?
Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. That Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
Oh, thank you, oh great spirit from the sky, for these 3 bullets that really saved my life. And now I'm full ammo. Sure, why not? I'll take it. Yeah, unreliable narrator, doing pretty good. This is a story and they're buying in there. Shotgun? Not a rifle. Ammo?
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful
Hello?
of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
Press G to fast throw. Yeah, that's not gonna... Never
That
gonna
stroke
misclick
of good
that.
fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time...
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Dodge! Jump there, but also now die. Let's just stand there and get a little health. So, take the notes, you can do jump, slow climb, and aim.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Oh no. Frankie, Tankerus, Cell, Old Man, Clanton, and he has a frickin' minigun?
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming
Get
for
the
you!"
Oh no.
A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest.
You think?
Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till Kingdom Come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Not gonna take any chances, we're just gonna wait for him to finish shooting. It would be nice if I... Can I shoot this? I shoot. I can. Gets me a few points. Why are there rocks falling down the hill? You see to duck. Whack. Whack, 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 whack. I'm too easy to entertain. Up! Whack! Thank you, Versa, for this wonderful gift. What's the turning angle on that thing is? Oh! Big. It's a big turning angle.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Nope, I'll shoot again. Just threw dynamite at me.
So afraid to face me, huh? Wait, goddamn boat. Try me instead, you coward.
There, dynamite.
You want
Really?
zombie.
That is the most effective dynamite.
Show yourself. You're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up.
I'm starting to notice that cover is relative. Or at least is smaller than what it seems to be. Oh shit, that's dynamite! Never mind, cover is fine. It's the explosives, that's the problem. That's fine, just keep reloading. Ah, my bad, I forgot to quack. I'm just gonna be quacking all day now. Great.
Dodge this! Shoot him!
Why am I spawning here? No, I can't. Dude, if I stay still, listen. I can't slow down. If I do, that guy shoots dynamite at me, which you can shoot down. Right. There we go. Trying to do. So going around the right is bad.
Damn contraption, damned again.
There we go. Right. That one's.
Goddamn bugger.
Quick dynamite. Throw.
Show yourself.
I don't know either.
Damn, I gotta reload.
Oh. What the fuck is this shit? Hello? Game? Game? Hello? Accept the fact that I'm killing him.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there
Jesus
alive
Christ.
and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
What? Fuck me. Accuracy is 66%. I feel like that's more, or it should be higher. But at the same time, I feel I might be a little bit too quick on firing. Like the gun isn't actually, at least in game terms, the gun isn't fully settled when I pull the trigger. So, not finding any secrets, but at the same time, I spent half that mission without any ammo, so meh. Well, so it is a good game. Like, I'm having fun with it. I'm engaging with it. Might help a little bit that there's people chatting. Oh yeah, wireless. They YouTube has made a brilliant thing of removing the clip function. It does not exist anymore. It's supposed to exist for creators, but I can't find it. I guess I'm not a high enough creator rank on YouTube to use it. So the only thing you can do now is click that little share button that might be on your mobile or desktop, whichever you're at, and you can share from the timestamp. All the clips I've made exist still, but I can't make new ones. What are they gonna replace it with?
A few weeks after that dust up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny
At some
Ringo.
point.
I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So yeah, clip function is gone. I probably should go back to Twitch.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
But first I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys. Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil. Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Get him from the side!
That's right. I'd like to note I haven't. Yeah, exactly. Clip function was one of the things that made YouTube comparable on top of the higher bitrate. Yeah, it's the entire reason I swapped to YouTube is the higher bitrate compared to Twitch before you become a... affiliate over whichever you need to be. So, yeah. Fucking really annoying. Where am I going? Reach the sawmill, which is that way. So we're gonna go this way, so we can find the secrets. Is there more to the map? Never mind, there is not more to the map. So, you know, if I want this to go out, I probably need to see if I can edit it down somehow, but then again, I'm also not recording, because I'm not that far. Oh, shit.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
How if I shoot that? Can I not shoot that? Oh. I have not. That's a bit annoying. Yeet!
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp.
It works.
That man was all hat and no cap.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Reloading, get some extra ammo. Fine, we are at max capacity. Do we have any skill points? No. We are, however, only at 1,000 points. Let's go. Alright. The way forward is this way. white? It wasn't white. If it's Versa, if it's story related, don't spoil it, because I also don't know who Dwight is. He might be one of the persons my character is talking to, but well. What do you say the sound? I like the sound design of this. The guns are but also that is definitely 2012, 2013 water. I can count the polygons.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
It's got dynamite.
Somebody kill him!
There, hands of war.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Really? Yeet! Kobe! Yeah! Get fucked! Kobe! Cover your head. Boy, you need to cover your everything. You're being blown up with dynamite. That's cool. Alright, skill points. It's a small story thing, the young guy that keeps asking questions. Right. Speed load. Yep.
There he is.
Here I am.
You ain't bothering me none.
Shoot the shiny bits.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to find secrets. Do you mind?
Can you shoot around corners?
Oh.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind.
Yeah.
That really was one hell of a sawmill.
Couldn't
Quite
see
an
it for all-
impressive operation.
Okay, so in my defense, my eyes were over this way. I did not really look at the extra plank of wood among the plank of wood. This is what we call the rolling a nat 20 on stealth and a -1 on perception. Oh god, okay. Now I'm assuming going this way. Get to the lumberyard and find Curly. Yeah.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Yeah. Until I can dual wield sort of shotguns, I don't really see a point in having. I mean, let's shoot it. Because I get 2 of them and more ammo. Come on. You know, the game actually sometimes. Somehow didn't see the man using the plank as a shield. Where's that? Don't question it. Or mention it either.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Takes a shot before he takes a shot, Curly Bill. maybe? Defeat Bill.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil!
Nope.
That sumbitch send you to kill me? Catch my breath.
I just find my
Get him, boys!
Oh god. Oh, that's water. That's knee deep water. We're good. Fuck off. There's... Again, I don't know. I feel... Left. How many times do you need to shoot you? This is where I find out that one shotgun round with the left.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is
Oh,
still
there's lights.
unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
It's in line to take over, take a bullet. Johnny Ringo! Oh god.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Heartbeats. My fifth favorite Beatle. Oh yeah, Ringo.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Will you stop moving? Again, I'm too quick. I need to stop mashing. I need to wait for the barrel to clear. The whole thing about waiting for him to draw, it's
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Do I need to hold down? Oh, it's left click to draw, then it needs to aim.
It's incredible,
then I need
sir.
to left
I
click
always
again.
thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
There we go.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true.
Got an achievement from that.
Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Accuracy is dropping, but despite damage right here. Nice, yeah. Alright.
I was paid a healthy
Hour and a
bounty
half.
for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Episode 3. So I'm using...
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
So I'm spending 20 to 30 minutes per level. And since it's chapters, I'm assuming it's 10 chapters. So... Matt. Let's see, 10 minutes, so 300 minutes. Oh god. Divide that by 60 and you get numbers.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head.
Don't ask me why I'm running this
Plummer
way.
rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape.
Oh, too far away. Okay. Work your way to the mine.
Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you
Shut
be
this.
nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're fine.
Besides, George is up there on the rocks with that rifle of his. Nothing gets past him.
Someone up on the rocks. 9 chapters, half an hour each. Yeah. Then I guess there's some replay value somewhere. Not sure if I'm supposed to be sneaking, but I'm sneaking. Oh god, there they are. How close can I get? Is this gonna cause a chain reaction? Where's the guy on the rocks?
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
There he is. I do like the little spurt of blood that you get when they die.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
You shoot dynamite in the air, press left stick. Ow. Ow. Excuse you.
Put that moron out of his misery.
There were thieves, killers, robbing travelers, and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah
shit.
Barber, the butcher's son.
I love that you're telling me all of these names. I do not have the attention span to actually pay attention to the story you're telling, and it's right now my biggest pet peeve with this goddamn game. I know we're hunting people, I know you're delivering exposition. I can't, me the person, cannot pay attention to what you, the character, are saying, while also dodging bullets, miserably, failing, and also killing people. Stop talking! Ranger. Hello. So what is the difference between a six-shooter and a
Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
Is this slower, maybe? Slower to fire? Turn down the difficulty. Wireless! I started on normal! The game told me to turn it up too hard! Because it was too easy. I am too good for normal and too bad for hard.
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach.
Just speaking of the shotgun, I don't have any ammo. Picked up rifle ammo.
Do you know who we are?
There are so many explosives there. Dodge right! Kill!
Dangerous, desperate individual.
Ow! And die. Hey Versa, I tried the shotgun. It kinda works better with ammo, which I didn't have. But I think that there's like a whole difficulty thing about this game. Again. Don't display text in the middle of the screen. I realize I'm shouting at a game from 10 years ago, but like, come on lads. There's the ammo. Here's the shots. I'm pissing you off, how do you think I feel?
I was outnumbered and in way over my head. But I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish.
Here's some shots.
Seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. I thought I was some kind of hero.
Even the enemies are aware of it and they're not using it against me, which I shall be grateful for.
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out.
Where's the goddamn secrets? I haven't actually found a secret in like 5 missions now and it's starting to concern me. Especially since I've only played 4.
I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense.
Sure.
It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous. as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Alright, also skill point. Improved agility in concentration. Be quick as greased lightning. You'll be able to move and run 50% faster during concentration. Oh, that one! That one! Reload while sprinting, please! Alright, we'll go for more ammo instead. Then get sprint. Can I just...
This is our goal now.
Oh, I can't. Gravity. Right, so I should have a death counter up, shouldn't I? So I've died once, at least once to melee, once to dodging into the dodgeable bullet. Died at least 4 or 5 times to duel. Don't think I've died to dynamite, and I've died to gravity twice.
I'm here.
And the game's now forcing me to go this way. Okay.
Put that moron out of his misery.
Right.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Give me a shotgun. I believe I shall try it.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
Get points for shooting the woods.
Got a lot more bullets.
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
I'm not.
I'm here.
Oh yeah, died to dynamite twice. Thank you, Versa.
Run. Can't hide.
Let's get the rifle back because this place sucks.
You're dead.
Oh, shoot! Nope!
This is why I do not like heights.
Gravity 3 times. Forgot to sprint. God, no, where's the... No, go back. Rifle. God damn it. Let's try right this time. Some enemies are a little bit hard to see, some of them are not. Clear out the enemies before we start flying. These half these
Let's do this. You must be about out of bullets.
Also skill points. Ammo. Oh god. I'm not having a bad time with this level, but it is versus light. Oh, yeah, there is. Thank you. See, all you have
Quick
to do to
reflexes
find...
often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
150 rounds of pistol.
Take that ass.
With all that
Oh,
gunpowder
Jesus
and dynamite
Christ.
everywhere, A body has to know what he's shooting at. All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
I mean, I didn't think I would survive, but oh well.
There he is!
Oh god.
You ain't beefing me.
Because the 6-shooter is quicker to fire.
Had enough?
Oh god, there's so much shot. Oh god!
As a boy, I always loved the 4th of July.
Why would you pick the 6-shooter over the Ranger? Because the Ranger is slower firing.
There he is! Shout yourself!
What? I mean, it doesn't... I mean, I don't know that the Ranger is slower firing, but it feels like it's slower firing.
Eddie! I'm putting you down!
See, how is me shooting there, shooting the barrel there? So, yeah. Go. Took your head, but also delivered a hit. Secret there. The rifle pierces, yeah, but I was shooting like there. So I guess the thing... Actually, hold on. Let's say... Yeah, no, I think any weapon can pierce that. Although the rifle might be able to pierce more. I guess there are right. What?
Thank you!
Fuck off.
I will drop you down a mine shaft!
What am I?
You can't hide!
Yeah, hitboxes are. Oh god. But then that's fine. Like. Alright, anyways, here's the Ranger. So this is me spam left clicking. What? What the quack? Game, I'm trying to have a demonstration about the Ranger versus the 6-shooter. Can you please let me have this? Oh god. Oh, you're dead. Cool. Can I go outside? Actually, you know what? Just take my word for it, Versa. The...
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tooth.
Fuck. Why am I turned around? Oh, because they want me to look at the explosions. What is going on? Okay. I think this is going to be the last mission. Oh god, what is going on? Okay. Let's try this again. What? Okay, do I just need to run? Do I just run? Is that the point? Apparently!
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.
Oh god. And then we broke every bone in the body. Twice.
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it. Instead, I spotted a ladder, way into the mine from the opposite side.
I realize this is supposed to be a comedy, but now I'm just annoyed. Like, I tried this. This is the first thing I tried. But because there wasn't a ladder... Yeah. All of that bullshit. The height, the dynamite, the collapsing mine that you have a fraction of a second. You have literally 1 second to realize the guy up there, up the shaft, shot the dynamite behind you. You have to run. And then you run through. And then you jump. And then you do some quick time action thing, which is just left click until everything dies. And then you die. And then you come back here. And because there's now a ladder.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me.
I dropped down here. And oh, fuck it. I can survive everything, right?
Climbing down that ladder required some caution.
Fuck you. There are some inconsistencies with this game, and it's starting to annoy me. It is also getting late. So we will power through this goddamn fucking mission, and then I'm going to end this by throwing the game out the fucking wall. Oh god. Okay. Focus. Focus up, Cypher. We can do this. You will not be beaten by this game. Right? Get the other way. Press E to climb. You cannot jump off, you cannot slide down. Press E to climb. You cannot slide down this. You just have to slowly climb down the ladder and then almost back yourself off the thing. Because you cannot look down.
Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith. Which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell.
Versa, it probably wasn't this bad on Xbox, but it is me. I am perfectly okay with me being a lot worse at this than you are. I'm also being stupid.
I was determined not to give up, however.
Just run into the thing before
As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water.
Just grenade around the corner is just a good mission. Right, but right now it's not even the parts that are hard that's hard, it's just the inconsistencies.
Get out here!
You know what, can I change skills? No. Can I change the play game? Let's just turn it down to normal just for a bit to see what happens. I mean, playing it on easy, there are 3 difficulty levels. It's normal, hard, and then Wild West, which I guess is just fuck you with a stick. Yeah, so we're just gonna do normal for now and see what the difference is. Still takes 2 shots to the body to kill.
But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
Yeah, we're gonna try normal now, just so I don't lose my mind trying to do this. It could also just be this level, because the other ones haven't been this much of a headache. Elevator, ladder, elevator, ladder. Let's do elevator. This is going to be a turret section,
I picked a more convenient and more dangerous route.
Oh, yeah, this is actually going to be a good shooting. not. Where am I going?
Plummer was a mad dog killer.
Oh, fuck.
And the people of Nevada City deserve better.
Oh, God. I don't have to aim to hit those, do I? I don't think I do.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
So the reason I'm not moving is I'm trying to figure out... Oh. Climb what? Oh, ladder. I was going to say I was trying to figure out how to move forward. There's a gap. Jump over. No. Again! I guess okay, I guess I'm not supposed to go there. Shit. So don't go down there, I guess. Can't go there. So what is actually the difference between like jump? Okay, because that's outside of the map. Although it looks like you can go there. Dynamite. That one's Lawman, Outlaw, Scalawag, Viking, Henry Plummer.
Ooh! Well, this day is getting worse and worse for you.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was going to take some doing.
I'm going all medieval on your ass. I can shoot too!
I'm supposed to just stand there and shoot him?
How do you like that?
That bounced.
I got a lot more dynamite than you!
What?
Who said you could throw dynamite?
I did.
Damn! I need some help here!
No, you don't.
Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out! You can shoot, but can you aim? I can shoot too! That
capping my ass! I'm going all medieval on your ass.
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Weapon of choice, rifle. Award of choice, falling. I guess there's a duel.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself.
Yeah, I guess that's what you take the most damage from, or...
Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Right. I am... Alright, I need to go through here.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different.
What the heck just happened?
Sorry. Abilene nearly 30 years
I
ago.
was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
I'm sorry, 30 years ago? What are you, 15? Alright, anyways. Let's have a look at the little kid. A lot of stuff. So yeah, these are the secrets I found, but we don't really care about those anymore. Back to the main menu. Right, that is the 2-hour mark, give or take a few. Right, so ignoring a bunch of the last mission, overall this is definitely a good game, I would say. There might be something with the hitboxes being either too generous or not generous enough. Like, hitboxes seems to be a big thing so far, that's annoying to deal with. Shots that hits on one guy doesn't hit on the next one. I'm not sure if it's because I'm not giving the gun enough time to settle, if it's because there's some kind of sway to the weapon, not entirely sure. As we saw in the mine, just shooting your gun up in the air apparently explodes the cave. So yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Graphics, I'm really enjoying the cell shading. Personally, I'm having a hard time seeing people, as we saw with the guy behind the plank, but just also normal people beyond that. But otherwise, it's a design show. You know, the graphics are with them being cell shaded. Even 13 years later, it still holds up magnificently. So yeah, good choice on the devs for that. Gameplay, pretty good. Besides the hitboxes as mentioned, I find it distracting to try and pay attention to both what's being said and shoot people at the same time, but that might just be a me problem. As a result, besides shooting people, I don't really know what the story is so far. This is a story-heavy game, kinda. Interesting choice with the unreliable narrator, with him, you know, just sitting at this bar, I'm assuming it's this one, having a drink and telling stories so they buy him more whiskey or beer or whatever it is he's drinking. So in the end, is this game something you should have in your backlog? I would say yes. But then again, I don't know what you like or what you would like to play. So hopefully these 2 hours, almost 2 hours of gameplay have convinced you to either buy the game, have the game, or not have it at all. And that's gonna be it for me today. So hopefully you had a good time viewing it. Next game on the list is, hold on, let me look it up. Danger Scavenger, which is either a game I got from Wireless or in some kind of bundle at some point. But yeah, this has been me. This has been Call of Juarez Gunslinger by Techland Publishing. Hope you've all had a good time, and yeah, catch you around later. Have a good one.